Throughout history, secretive groups and shadowy figures have wielded the power of assassination to shape the course of civilizations. From ancient Egypt to feudal Japan, these enigmatic assassins operated in the shadows. Their lethal skills and cunning strategies leaving an indelible mark on history. Let's delve into the fascinating world of these covert operatives and uncover the mysteries behind their deadly deeds. Number 1. The Cult of Osiris. The Cult of Osiris was a secretive group intertwined with Egyptian religious practices. They believed assassinations were offerings to Osiris, the god of the underworld, ensuring the victim's passage to the afterlife. Ritual poisonings or ceremonial stabbings were often disguised as religious sacrifices. Legend tells of an unnamed priest who killed a pharaoh's rival by lacing sacred wine with venom, claiming it was Osiris's blessing. Some believe the cult was behind the mysterious deaths of several high-ranking officials, orchestrating a shadowy network of spies within the pharaoh's court. The rise of Christianity and suppression of polytheistic cults led to their decline. Number 2. Sakario. The Hitmen. Roman Judea. The Sakario were Jewish zealots who fought Roman occupation by assassinating collaborators and officials. Using a curved dagger called the Sika, they attacked in crowded places, blending into the chaos to escape. Eleazar ben Jair, a Sakario leader, orchestrated raids and assassinations that left Roman officials terrified. Rumors suggest the Sakario had secret alliances with other rebel groups, coordinating attacks to destabilize Roman rule. The group perished at Masada in 73 CE after a mass suicide to avoid Roman capture. Number 3. Vishkanya, India. Vishkanyas were mythical female assassins, allegedly trained from childhood to build immunity to poison, turning their bodies into deadly weapons. They used poisoned kisses, intimate contact, or laced food to kill. Tales speak of a Vishkanya seducing and killing a rival king to protect her patron kingdom. Some legends claim that Vishkanyas were used by powerful kings to eliminate political rivals discreetly. Their existence remains in the realm of legend, fading into folklore over centuries. Number 4. Grain farmers, Roman Empire. Disguised as innocent farmers, these rebels targeted oppressive Roman officials in rural areas. They used ambushes with sickles or poison, exploiting their familiarity with the land. A rebel leader known as the Reaper is said to have assassinated a Roman governor during a staged banquet. It is whispered that the grain farmers had secret support from local communities, who provided them with intelligence and shelter. Roman military crackdowns eradicated their groups. Number 5. The Yuxia from China. The Yuxia, or wandering vigilantes, were ancient Chinese warriors, celebrated for their martial skills and personal codes of chivalry. They roamed the land, righting wrongs and combating corruption, coming from various social backgrounds, and often depicted in classical poetry and literature. One of the most famous fictional Yuxia is Ni Yin, a character from the Wuxia novel Tang Yuxia, Juan, by Liang Yusheng. Trained by a Taoist nun, she was a highly skilled assassin who infiltrated palaces and eliminated corrupt warlords with surgical precision. Although fictional, her story reflects the romanticized view of the assassination techniques and covert operations of the time. The tales of Yuxia often highlight their role in a larger, underground network dedicated to overthrowing corrupt dynasties. These stories illustrate the clandestine methods used to combat injustice. Number 6. Khari from Caliphate. The Khari, an extremist Islamic sect, targeted leaders they deemed impious, including caliphs. They carried out surprise attacks during prayers or public events. Abbot Roman ibn Muljam killed Caliph Ali with a poisoned sword in 661 CE. Some believe the Khari had secret cells within major cities, planning coordinated attacks to spread their ideology. Their fanaticism led to widespread persecution by Islamic empires, eventually eradicating their sect. 7. Hashashins from Iran, known as the Order of Assassins. The Hashashins targeted killings to spread fear and maintain political influence. They performed public stabbings with daggers, often in crowded places, to leave a psychological impact. Hassanai Sabah, the Order's founder, turned the Alamut fortress into a center for espionage and lethal plots. The Hashashins were rumored to have infiltrated the highest levels of government, manipulating political events from the shadows. The Mongols raised their strongholds in the 13th century. Number 8. Ronin from Japan. Masterless samurai, or Ronin, often became mercenaries, or assassins. They used exceptional swordsmanship in surprise attacks. Miyamoto Musashi, a legendary swordsman, is said to have killed his rivals with ingenious ambushes. Some believe that Ronin were hired by rival clans to carry out covert assassinations, altering the course of Japanese history. The Tokugawa shogunate's stabilization reduced the need for mercenaries. Number 9. Shinobi from Japan. Ninjas were covert agents, skilled in espionage, sabotage, and assassination during Japan's feudal era. They used silent weapons like shuriken and tanto, poisoned food or drink, and performed infiltration and ambushes. Hattori Hanzo, a ninja leader, played a critical role in securing Tokugawa Ieyasu's rise to power through intelligence and covert operations. The Edo period's peace and law enforcement caused ninjas to fade into legend. Number 10. VMI Courts, Germany. The VMI Courts were medieval secret tribunals enforcing law and order, often through covert executions. They used public hangings or stealth killings at night. Stories tell of masked judges delivering death sentences to corrupt nobles. The courts were disbanded during the Enlightenment. Number 11. Thuggies, India. The Thuggies were a secret cult of assassins who strangled victims in honor of the goddess Khari. They used a ceremonial scarf, the rumel, to strangle targets. Baram, a notorious Thuggie, reportedly killed over 900 people. British campaigns in the 19th century eradicated the group. Number 12. Oprichnina, from Russia. Ivan the Terrible's secret police force. The Oprichnina suppressed dissent through terror. They used torture and public executions to eliminate enemies. Miluta Skuratov, Ivan's trusted enforcer, personally executed numerous nobles. The Oprichnina was disbanded after Ivan's death. Number 13. Aquatofana, Italy. Aquatofana was a group of women who sold poison to those seeking freedom from abusive marriages. They used a tasteless, odorless poison called aquatofana, mixed into food or drink. Giulia Tofana, the leader, claimed to have helped kill over 600 men. The group was executed after her arrest in 1659. Number 14. Triads from China. The Triads are criminal organizations with roots in anti-Qing resistance. They use martial arts, firearms, and ambushes to carry out their activities. A legendary Triad enforcer, known as the Phantom, was rumored to kill targets without leaving evidence. The Triads are still active, but heavily monitored by law enforcement. Number 15. Sakario, Mexico. Sicarios are modern-day cartel hitmen, known for their brutality. They use public shootings, explosives, and kidnappings to instill fear. La Barbie, a notorious cartel enforcer, orchestrated high-profile hits across Mexico. Ongoing battles with law enforcement continue.